Okay, this will be my last one.
Okay.
This one comes from Berkeley. I survived 4 assassination attempts within 2 days at UC Berkeley. Ask me anything. I'm tired. Some of the details I will not remember anymore because I'm purely going based off of memory and what I wrote before. Let's cut to the chase. Assassination attempt number 1. Basically what happened. I woke up at 5 on Monday with cold sweats and tears, trying to get ready and deep learned for my midterm at 9. I was heading off to a location to do it until I sensed someone's presence using their shadow and their reflection within the mirror on the side. I thought it was just a random pedestrian on a bike until I got bonked in the back of the head. Everything just suddenly went blurry and slowly faded to black to the point of collapsing. This happens near Martinez Commons. I was carrying a tote bag and suddenly I felt something pierce straight through my right biceps where my tote bag was at the time. I straight up immediately regained consciousness and tried to figure out what was going on. I saw a metal pipe basically inserted in my right arm. I quickly realized that he was trying to either get the pipe underneath the tote hook or force it to slip it out of my hand entirely. I immediately reacted by curling up my right arm so that my right bicep can get a grip of the metal pipe and use my left arm to get a hold of it. I wanted to use that pipe to yank the homeless man off the bike to my left and spear him dead myself. However, because I was wearing a nylon coat, I can't grip properly. He knows it too and immediately disengages. After that, I ran in a zigzag to try to get him off, but he was still chasing. It was a good solid 6 to 8 minute chase until I saw basically a free intersection and just made a run for it. Out of nowhere, there was a Nissan Altima that spawned in and it was speeding at like 65 miles per hour. While I was basically illegally crossing, I turned back and saw him aiming straight at the back of my head, trying to straight up spear me dead. At the same time, the Nissan Altima was not slowing down. I was basically flanked in multiple directions. Either I'll get run over by Nissan Altima that day, or I'll get assassinated. I straight up said fuck it, raised my hand up in the air like King Baldwin IV so he can slow down. He didn't. There was loud as fuck honking, but I made it alive. The chase stopped. I immediately go to the E-Tang, but they made me wait for 1 hour. By that time, I had the midterm and straight up said fuck it. I eloped from E-Tang and locked the fuck in for both the midterm and lecture. I was about to lock the fuck in for my other classes until I started fainting to black again. So yeah. A friend was able to take me to the basement of UCPD to file a report. But because of how this happens at the sidewalk of Martinez Commons, this was under the jurisdiction of Berkeley City Police and not UCPD. UCPD was unable to take my report. It wasn't until I had to go to E-Tang, where they make me sit and reconsider about this stupid school for 7 hours, they were able to finally do something with UCPD. Assassination attempt number 2. I got impatient with E-Tang, straight up said fuck it, and eloped. Right after I eloped, another homeless man was sitting Thanos Endgame style and ready to lob a rock at me. I was like, I'm fucking done, and ran. Assassination attempt number 3. The next day, I was severely internally bleeding and started coughing up blood. After I literally just got off from the ER, and there was another homeless man who tried to whack me with a skateboard at downtown BART station. This happened 6 hours later. Assassination attempt number 4. I was out at night, 2 a.m., due to relationship problems, and another homeless man just woke the fuck up out of nowhere and started aggressively chasing me with a knife near the tennis court. Luckily, after a few zigzag runs later, I was fine. I don't even know how to process this. Here's literal proof. I'm too tired to make this shit up, deadass. Moral of the story, I'm Batman.
What the fuck?
I guess Berkeley is not in a good area.
Well, you need to move. It's too many homeless people are attacking you.
The proof is just like screenshots of his text and then also an article that says, report of a person with metal pole. And there's pictures of his bruises. And him in the hospital.
That's crazy.
Where the heck is Berkeley? I thought Berkeley was a good school. Oh, it's in California. Berkeley is in Berkeley, California. Interesting. Well, if you guys go to Berkeley, stay safe out there. There's a lot of killer homeless people, it sounds.
Literally.